If you want to support Omar Khadr, there's no shortage of places that'll host you. You'll probably get a government grant for it. But what happens if you want to have a meeting to talk to your fellow citizens about the risks of Omar Khadr, convicted, confessed terrorist, coming back to Canada? Well, then you're in for a different story altogether. Joining me now is Lee Hanlon in our Vancouver studio, who has a bizarre tale of censorship. Lee, tell me what happened when you tried to book a meeting room at a public university to discuss the risks of Omar Khadr.
Yes, what I did is when I put the application through, the person handling the application said they'd have to put it up through the next chain of command for approval.
Now, this is what university is this? Sorry, I jumped ahead.
University of the Fraser Valley, which is in Abbotsford, BC.
So that's about an hour east of Vancouver. This is a public university that gets taxpayers' money. Why did you choose there? You're an alumnus of UFV yourself?
Yes, I am.
Okay, so you applied the normal way, I guess, and they said they had to kick it up to the higher chain of command. What reason did they give you for not wanting to give you a decision on the spot?
They said that the topic is problematic, and then that there would be security issues, and then they said that UFV does not support that position.
Now, did they say this on the phone or in an email or in writing?
It was on the phone. I asked for them to do it in writing, but I haven't received anything as of yet.
Now, how long ago, how recently did you make this request for a meeting room?
I got the call on Thursday afternoon.
Now, I find it ironic that Omar Khadr is regarded by the left as this little lamb who wouldn't hurt a flea, other than the man he murdered and the other man he blinded. But you apparently are a security risk. Was it you that they were worried about, or were they worried that pro-Omar Khadr nuts would come to try and fight you? Like, when they say security risk, did they explain what that meant at all?
No, but I assume it would be the Omar nuts that would come in and assault me.
So basically, the University of the Fraser Valley is giving protesters a veto, actually not even protesters because they haven't materialized, but their fantasy or their nightmare of protesters, they're vetoing your right to have a meeting at the university. Have you ever heard of any other club or any other person being denied a meeting room at this university before for political reasons?
No, I haven't. I've attended a few venues, and not one of them has been denied.
Now, just to clarify, the University of the Fraser Valley, they allow meetings and events like this all the time, whether you're a club or not, or you're an alumnus here. But
yes,
you know,
yes.
There are public events all the time here. Is that right?
Yes.
So
yes. Anyone can make an application to rent their space for a venue.
Now, Dan Saracen was the name of this university bureaucrat who said no. Do you know anything about Dan Saracen? Is he political in nature? Is he a sympathizer of Omar Khadr, or is he just a risk-averse, politically correct bureaucrat?
I'm not sure of his political background, but his position at the university is security management. Security management, and I guess he thinks it's a lot easier to shut down a controversial event than to actually provide security. I guess, you know, there's a chance it's not malice or politics, there's a chance it's just sheer laziness, I guess. Let me ask you, has the University of Fraser Valley ever had controversial speakers attend for which security would have to get off their desk and actually do something? Like, have controversial people been allowed at all on campus, or is it all lazy? Tim Felger, very controversial. He attended, he was, had a venue there. He was part of all candidates meeting. They allowed him to speak his mind.
Who was that, sorry? I missed the name?
Tim Felger. He's from the Marijuana Party. He tried to run against Randy White in Abbotsford in a federal election.
That's a little controversial, but I'm guessing he was pretty mellow, wouldn't be hurting anything other than, you know,
he's in jail
the aesthetic sense of the school. Well, listen, Lee, I want you to keep in touch with me on this, because I think it's outrageous that a free Canadian citizen like you can't have a meeting, but a terrorist like Omar Khadr, apparently he's just cool by everybody. I appreciate you bringing this story to us.
Thank you.
Folks.